Lawrence, let me just say that was such a powerful monologue. It's exactly why Thomas Massie and I are fighting. It's exactly why this is bipartisan. There are 11 Republicans who are pushing for a vote, and every Democrat is going to push for this vote. But the Speaker basically doesn't want anyone to vote, so he shut down Congress. It really would be as if there were students who didn't want to take a final exam because they were going to fail. So they go to the principal, and you know what the principal does? He says, okay, we'll just end school. We'll call summer recess. I mean, it is a farce what is going on. They're shutting down Congress because they don't want Republicans voting on the release of the Epstein files.
I want to read something that Rachel Maddow posted tonight. She said, whatever else Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson and the congressional Republicans who serve under him ever do in this life, this headline will last forever and ever for their whole blessed lives. The headline is Johnson cuts short House business to avoid vote on releasing Epstein files. It seems that some Republicans, Thomas Massie, and do you have an estimate of how many other Republicans understand that they simply cannot be associated with shutting down the House to protect the Jeffrey Epstein files?
Well, there are 11 Republicans, including Thomas Massie, who are co-sponsors, but there are probably 24 who are appalled by what Johnson is doing. And they understand the consequences here. I mean, they're protecting child pedophiles, rapists, instead of young girls. They are undermining Trump's whole promise that he was going to be transparent and release these files. And they're shutting down the business of Congress. It's not just that we were supposed to vote on the Epstein files. We had other votes and other business with the budget that was supposed to happen this week. But because they're so afraid of votes on the Epstein file, they're literally shutting down Congress early, having us not do anything on the budget, simply to make sure that these files don't get released.
So the Republicans who are standing with you, they must be reading aware anyway of the polls, CBS polls saying 75% are very or somewhat dissatisfied with Donald Trump's handling of the Epstein files. So 75% of the public is on your side of this question tonight, and on the side of those Republicans like Thomas Massie who have joined you in this effort.
Absolutely. Even the pollster Rasmussen, who is the most pro-Trump sort of results, is saying that they're going to overwhelmingly lose the House if they don't reverse course. The reality is Donald Trump promised that he's not a perfect person. People thought, okay, maybe he's had affairs, but he was going to take it to Washington. He was going to expose the corruption. He was going to let the chips fall where they may. And now he is doing the exact opposite. He's protecting the rich and powerful. And when you're losing people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, like Lauren Boebert, like Nancy Mace, you're losing some of the most vocal people in your base. This is really devastating. I believe after 10 years, it's sort of the first fatal blow to MAGA.
And Carson, what does it feel like tonight to have initiated this procedure that has really just blown up the House of Representatives and sent everybody scattered going home?
Well, I am saddened that our politics is in the state that it is. I mean, when I introduced it with Massie, I thought, okay, we would get a vote. I didn't think that we would have Donald Trump reply about arresting the first African-American president who had the most ethical administration. I mean, John Favreau, his speechwriter, said it's just so sad how dumb our politics have become when he saw that tweet. But it is sad to me that we can't, in the Congress, agree that we should be releasing these files about child pedophiles and getting it out in the public. I mean, it's just frustrating. So I didn't do this to score some political points. I did it because I really believe that this should be released. But it turns out that this may be the kryptonite of the MAGA base. And in politics, you never know what it is that would topple the house of cards. This seems to have been one of the things that will do it.
Carson Ro Khanna, thank you very much for joining us once again tonight.